stand, Bart Cummings. We spoke to him 12 months ago in this very spot. Number 9, Bart, how does that feel?
Terrific.
Anxious moments in the race. She got a long way back.
No, well, that was pre-arranged. We thought that the pace would be very fast. The general feeling was that the horse would not stay, and that I think the opposition decided to make very strong pace. So I just said to Stephen King, when the rest are stopping, you'll be just starting, so just take it easy early and relax. She'll go to sleep till about the half mile, which she did. And she picked them up pretty quickly. It
seems extraordinary that hardly anyone had heard of this horse 2 months ago. Now she's won the Caulfield and Melbourne Cup double, only the second mare ever to do so.
I hadn't heard of myself 6 months ago.
Is that right?
So she came into the fairs very quickly, and she is obviously a pretty good sort of racehorse.
You've been associated with some great jockeys over the time, Roy Higgins, Harry White, just to name a couple, but this man, Stephen King, is a young up-and-coming champion.
Yeah, we just picked him at the right time, Elope. But he's got a great future, and he's a very confident rider, and he's a second-generation jockey, and he's been taught by a good teacher, his father, I suppose.
And of course, it was shades of 65 and 66 of Bart Cummings' Quinella.
Yeah, it's a bit of a turn-up, wasn't it? Yeah, but they are two very good horses. So it's a tremendous tribute to his sire, Nassaport, who saw his fourth season to have Quinella in the Melbourne Cup. So obviously he's got a great future ahead of him.
Finally, Bart, you're always composed on the outside, but just how does it feel on the inside?
Pretty settled, pretty good.
Well done.
Very pleased for everybody.
The Cup's king, Bart Cummings, not only his 9th Melbourne Cup, but yet another Quinella. What a training fleet by the master trainer. Let's Elope defeating Shiva's Revenge in one of the great Melbourne Cup finishes. Stephen King coming with a wet sail on the outside. Dan, we all thought she was a good thing after Saturday, and that's exactly the way it panned out.
She has won very easily, Peter, and a very popular victory on track. There was a huge roar of approval as Stephen King put his helmet up into the air to acknowledge this massive crowd at Royal Flemington, as he and Let's Elope and Bart Cummings and the owners are the winners of the 1991 Foster's Melbourne Cup, the most important horse race we think anywhere in the world, but it certainly is in the Southern Hemisphere, and today we tend to think it is the best in the world. Let's Elope's the horse that's done it, has become the 8th horse to win the Caulfield Melbourne Cups double. Gary Willits, what would this man be going through, Stephen King?
Oh, look, he'd be just so excited and elated. I've seen him when he first started riding, and to see this happen to him at such a young age, it's just tremendous. But he's ridden a beautiful race on her. She had no weight on her back. He was able to, when you've got no weight on your back, you can take a few chances and go a little bit wider, where when you've got a lot of weight on your back, you've got to sort of save as much ground as you can. But that mare, she just got that beautiful long raking stride. When he ranged up on the outside and when he let her down, she just found plenty for him.
And what do you say about Bart Cummings? This is his 9th Melbourne Cup winner, the 5th time that he's trained the Quinella of the Melbourne Cup. He has no peers.
Well, he's just a genius. Like he just seems, you say it every year, he just seems to be able to get his horses up for these big races, and he just does it year after year. And what his secret is, I don't know. He's such a relaxed kind of man, and whether he passes it on to his horses, I don't know.
Well, I think this year he must have expected to win the Melbourne Cup, because he had the 2 favourites. Here's Shane Dye consoling Bart for running second. By golly, that horse was unlucky, Shiva's Revenge. But Let's Elope, as I said, the most popular victory on track, because she was the clear and outright favourite. Stephen King, the winning jockey, jumps on the scales. A sigh of relief. The weight's right, and he's won the Melbourne Cup, and he is talking to Graham Kelly.
Can't explain it. It's words can't explain.
What is it, 22 today? You'll never have a better
22,
birthday?
Yeah. Oh, this is super.
Never have a better birthday present?
Never in my life. No, she just won like a real champion.
A beautiful, cool ride on her?
Yeah, she relaxed beautifully early on, and I sort of got moved into it about the 1200. And I got back a bit, but I was always happy to swoop around him.
Yeah, and you're third last almost about the 800 metres. Were you confident there?
Yes, I was. I was always sort of winning easy.
And what about coming very wide on the home turn? She was just really powering along then.
She was powering along, and
when did you think you had it won?
Oh, when I was loomed up to him, I knew I had it won.
And then, of course, you got to the front before the clock tower, she was striding right away.
Lengths, not like full. I don't know, I can't explain. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Steve. It was a great spring for you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Graham Kelly. Stephen King, 22 years old today. What a future that young man has, and what a future the horse that he rode has. Let's Elope, only the second mare ever to win Australia's two greatest races, the Caulfield Cup and the Melbourne Cup. She now earns a place in history, but there is a warning siren. There is a hum around Flemington. Everyone's looking around, just wondering, and that is the reason why. There you can see the rider of Magnolia Hall, but I believe the connections of Let's Elope can breathe easily. I think it's going to be a minor protest. The numbers across the line, 15, 9 and 12.
There's a
Now
protest
stand
on
by.
the
This
Melbourne
could be
Cup.
a sensation. Second against first.
The protest is second against first, alleging interference near the 400-metre mark. The winning margin is 2.5 lengths.
Incredible scenes, 2.5 lengths the winning margin. And you've got to remember that both of these horses are trained by Bart Cummings. Let's Elope and Shiva's Revenge, and the rider of Shiva's Revenge, Shane Dye, has protested against Let's Elope being declared the winner, alleging interference near the 400-metre mark. That was where Let's Elope started a sweeping run around the field, but can you believe it? I mean, we've seen Bart Cummings win his 9th Cup, we've seen him Quinella the race again, and now we've got a stablemate protesting against a stablemate. Unbelievable. Well, the rules of racing dictate that we cannot show you a replay of that particular point in the race. But one thing to keep in mind, the margin is more than 2 lengths. In the Victoria Derby here on Saturday, the classic race for 3-year-olds, the margin was about that. There was a protest second against the winner, and that protest was dismissed. I wonder if Let's Elope will keep the race. I wonder if Shiva's Revenge may win an upset Melbourne Cup on protest, the first ever. Well, we'll find out shortly. The drama continues. You're watching it around Australia and around the world on Network 10. It's Foster's Melbourne Cup Day, and it's not over yet.